Hey guys. So I thought about simply talking about my experience, but the leadership class inspired something a little more personal. Sanibel has a way of capturing your heart. And for me, the best way to express what this journey has meant to me is through a poem. And of course, since I'm in tech, I had to enlist the help of AI. So here it goes. I hope you like it. Sanibel is more than beaches, shells, and sea. It's a community shaped by generosity. Through the leadership class, I've had the chance to see the heart behind the islands and what they mean to me. From healing wings at our treasured crow to the waters and shorelines protected by SCCF's steady flow. And because of Ding, our islands shine brighter and nature will always be king. I leave inspired, connected, and ready to do my part because the true magic of these islands lives not just in the landscape, but in the people and in their hearts.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn Bergen, leadership class of 2026. And the most memorable day, listen, they've all been amazing, but the most memorable day was when we were able to visit the Sanibel School. I was a former teacher, and it really hit home to me, learning about the Sanibel School Fund, which is extremely important. I'm very passionate about, but just learning everything about this island. We've lived here for 6 years, and there are so many hidden gems that I'm now aware of, and I look forward to being able to give back, which is the most important thing.
Hi, I'm Lee Geblinger. I'm landscape architect here at Coastal Vista Design, and I'm in the 2026 CFI leadership class on Sanibel-Captiva. I have really enjoyed the CFI program this year. As a long-term business person out here on Sanibel, I kind of felt like I already knew a lot of the different nonprofits out here on Sanibel, but CFI has been a really great experience in exposing us to the behind the scenes, and it's been really great understanding the depth and the connection that each of these different nonprofits have and their impacts that they're making both on Sanibel-Captiva and in our larger community. I was not aware of that. I kind of felt like going into CFI, what can I learn from this? And I've been so happy with the programming and meeting all of the classmates that we've had. It's been a really wonderful experience, and I would highly recommend it.
Hey, my name is Shane Antlich with the 2026 CFI leadership class. I was born and raised on Sanibel Island, so I had a lot of surface level knowledge, and now that I've taken the course, I've really gotten under the surface and learned a lot about the programs and nonprofits that I've grown to love. And with this newfound knowledge, I'd like to contribute, however I can to help them succeed more than they already are.
Hi, this is Jason Halliburton, class of 2026, CFI's leadership program. Just wanted to give a quick note to let everyone know if you're thinking about joining the program, it's a terrific opportunity to get to know the island. The classmates that you meet will be friends of yours. It's a small community, but there's still plenty of new things to discover. So leadership's a great program, and we'd love to support it for years to come.
Hi, I'm Sean Niesel, and I'm a part of the 2026 CFI leadership program, and my family owns Shalimar Beach Resort, and it has just been such a blessing to be a part of the CFI leadership group this year. I've learned so much. I mean, visiting the island since '90 and just getting to see like this just recently how many nonprofit organizations there are in our backyard and all these different ways that we can be involved in our community to help Sanibel grow, and it's just been an amazing experience.
Hello, I'm Kelly Haas. I had the privilege of participating in the Charitable Foundation of the Islands Leadership Program, Class of 2026. I've been asked to spend a few minutes sharing my experience in the program. I think we all feel it when we come across the causeway and onto the island, that almost physical reaction of joy, release of anxiety. Sanibel and Captiva are very special places with lots of history and families that have been involved on the islands for generations. As a visitor, you get some sense of how special the islands are, but when the island becomes your home, you realize there's so much more behind the scenes. That's what I wanted to find out about. I wanted to gain a better understanding of what makes these islands so special and why the residents are so devoted. The CFI leadership program gave me that and so much more. It's difficult to say what made the greatest impact on me because every session was completely full. We were introduced to and gained an understanding of the important organizations across the islands. And there are so many organizations doing amazing work. I was very impressed with everyone we visited, and I really loved the chance to dive deeper into the rich arts culture that exists on Sanibel-Captiva. Overall, though, I would say there are two things that stood out for me. One is that the organizations across both islands truly work together to get the most benefit for the community. I've not ever experienced the kind of working relationships that were evident as we met with organizations who support the islands. And two is the passion that we saw time and time again from all of those involved in the organizations across both islands. It is inspiring. To borrow Fish's mantra, it is quite literally neighbors helping neighbors. Sanibel-Captiva are true communities with people who care about each other and the islands. We are lucky to call these islands home. I am so thankful to CFI and my classmates for making this an incredible experience. Going forward, I'm excited to have the opportunity to contribute in a meaningful way.
So I'm Sharon List, and I am a very proud member of the CFI Leadership Class of 2026. And it's been so meaningful to me because it's allowed me to really understand more of the history of Sanibel-Captiva and feel more connected to all the different things going on. And with two children in the school, I already felt connected through the school families, and now I feel connected through the bigger population. And it's made me really decide that I want to stay here through the rest of work, through retirement, and continue contributing to this community.
Hi, this is John Darby, and I'm in the 2026 leadership class. And I just wanted to comment what a great experience it's been. I've learned a tremendous amount about the islands, especially in areas that I wouldn't naturally gravitate to. So it's really been a great, well-rounded experience. And I really encourage any and all of you that are aspiring to get involved with the islands or get inspired to become a leader on the islands. This is a great foundational experience to be able to give you a sense of how much the islands rely on volunteers and how you might be able to successfully plug into a community on Sanibel-Captiva that A, would benefit from your experience, and B, you would benefit from the organization. And the other thing I wanted to comment on is that as a newly retired person, it's been great because in my class in particular, it's comprised of a lot of younger people that are on the islands, young families that are raising their children on the island, which is a perspective that my wife and I don't have. And that has been super additive to the experience as well. So I think I have an amazing class, and we look forward to staying connected in the years to come, both as a class and on various leadership positions that may avail themselves of us. But I just wanted to wholeheartedly endorse the process of the leadership group, and be happy to answer any questions that anybody has in anticipation of you perhaps applying in the future.